in these young men, we see ourselves. The stakes are clear, and these stakes are high. At the end of the day, what kind of society do we want to have? What kind of country do we want to be? It's not enough to celebrate the ideals that we're built on, liberty for all and justice for all and equality for all. Those can't just be words on paper. The work of every generation is to make those ideals mean something concrete in the lives of our children, all of our children. And we won't get there as long as kids in Baltimore or Ferguson or New York or Appalachia or the Mississippi Delta or the Pine Ridge Reservation believe that their lives are somehow worth less. We won't get there when we have impoverished communities that have been stripped away of opportunity. And we're in the richest nation on earth. Children are born into abject poverty. We won't be living up to our ideals when their parents are struggling with substance abuse or are in prison or unemployed, and when fathers are absent and schools are substandard and jobs are scarce and drugs are plentiful. We won't get there when there are communities where a young man is less likely to end up in college than jail or dead and feels like his country expects nothing else of him. America's future depends on us caring about this. If we don't, then we will just keep on going through the same cycles of periodic conflict. We ask police to go into communities where there's no hope. Eventually, something happens because of the tensions between societies and these communities, and the police are just on the front lines of that. And people tweet outrage, and the TV cameras come, and they focus more on somebody setting fire to something or turning over a car than the peaceful protests and the thoughtful discussions that are taking place. And then some will argue, well, all these social programs don't make a difference. And we cast blame. And politicians talk about poverty and inequality and then gut policies that help alleviate poverty or reverse inequality.